I know that missions for me has been life-changing.
It's not us, it's not what we bring to it, but it's completely God in us.
I feel like I just fell in love with him all over again.
Being involved in missions has just given me a sense of purpose.
The nations wait for people to come tell them about the love of Christ.
If we don't go, who's going to go?
It's about God's renown and his glory, first and foremost.
He just pours out his love upon us to such a degree that we can't help but spill it over. I think that's where missions has to come from.
It has been the thing that God has used to really grab a hold of my heart.
He ignites the passion and the fire of his servants.
My heart breaks for people who don't know Christ.
We need to get to a place where we're broken for the lost and engage in mission for that reason.
It's not just you that walks around in your own little world.
It's not all about us. You know, it's about the greater purpose and glorifying God through just showing his love to others.
I mean, for God so loved the world, it's not just about me and my family and my city.
The need is huge. There are unreached people groups everywhere that are craving to hear the words of Jesus, who have never heard his name, and they have all these half-truths that they're trying to fit together.
The harvest really is plentiful, and the workers are few.
You can serve God in so many different ways. It can just be making friends with somebody, building a relationship, be doing a drama. It could be preaching. It's not just about praying a prayer of salvation, but it's about engaging the world with God's love story. It says in Psalm 67 that God blesses us that the ends of the earth might come to fear him. And I believe that means we need to take what God's given us and spend it on the nations.
Not so much a matter of geography in terms of the map, but it's first of all a matter of the geography of your heart. How much of your life are you willing to allow God to have control over?
That kind of surrender is met with growth and fruitfulness that I think are very unique to missions.
I learned so much more about who Jesus is and just Christ's personality in ways that I never would have been able to hear.
Something God really taught me was that I just have to trust him, and it's a lot about flexibility and just realizing that his plan is so much bigger than ours.
Getting involved in missions helped me to realize what exactly it means by loving people.
God has definitely changed my whole life and my whole heart through missions.
If you feel God pulling at you at all, you should answer that call and know that he'll meet your needs more than you could ever imagine.
It's a simple call. It's to love God and to love people.
God is calling you. If you're a Christian, God has called you to some kind of ministry, some kind of missions work, whether it be to the person sitting next to you in math class, or whether it be to somebody in the bush in Africa who's never heard the name Jesus Christ before.
There's no way to say, like, oh, I'm not good enough, or I can't do it, or God can't use me, because that's so false, because if he can use me, he can use anybody.
My encouragement to you is to get involved.
You get to know the culture, you appreciate culture, but most of all, you get to know the joy of doing the Lord's work, and there's nothing better than to do the Lord's work.